Welcome back. You're watching Young Turks, India's first and longest running startup show. Now, Mumbai-based curated baby product site Hopscotch.in is one of the few startups that's managed to survive the market consolidation in 2015. Founded in 2012 by Rahul Anand, Hopscotch's USP is that it's India's first discovery-driven marketplace for mums and kids that operate on a flash sales business model, wherein everyday curated boutiques of merchandise are made available on the website for a fixed period of time. Let's take a look at the Hopscotch story.
Rahul Anand is helping Indian moms access great brands and unique merchandise from across the world at compelling prices. With a growth rate of 700% year-on-year, Rahul claims that Hopscotch.in is today India's fastest growing e-commerce business in the mums and kids space, featuring over 2,500 leading global brands. Hopscotch has built its own proprietary platform that does not use third-party software, and this gives Hopscotch a lot of flexibility to control the shopping experience for moms on the site. On any given day, the venture knows exactly where every single user clicks and what her preferences are. Not just product mix, the bigger differentiator is that Hopscotch showcases its products in an easy-to-shop, curated format and promotes its boutiques daily through email, social networking sites and referrals, quite different from the search-led strategies that e-tailers usually adopt. Some of these insights Rahul picked up from his days at New York-based Diapers.com before it was acquired by Amazon.
After the acquisition happened, I started to think about what to do next. And there were a bunch of e-commerce companies, this is back in the year 2011, that were starting to emerge in the country. And one of the things that we learned at Diapers.com is if you try to solve a problem for consumers, you can create incredible value. And so as all of these e-commerce companies were sprouting out, we were actively thinking. And that's when a light bulb went off in my head. Because I was in New York at the time in my early 30s, and I had almost 20 friends fly halfway across the world to crash on my couch in New York and shop for children's products. And I knew that if they flew across the world for better prices, better quality and better assortment, there were at least 20 million moms in India who would also want to have access to the same stuff. So that was a sort of vision and idea behind Hopscotch. We very quickly raised a little bit of angel money and then sort of packed our bags, moved to India and got started.
Hopscotch.in focuses on offering only hard-to-find products. In 2014, the company launched a new feature called Pre-Order that allows users to book select products ahead of time. The waiting period for receiving products through this route is typically 4 to 5 weeks. The pre-order feature has been a big hit with customers. Shipping over 1,500 orders daily that range from 50 rupees to a lakh, in May 2014, Hopscotch.in acquired the online school supplies retailer schoolshop.com for an undisclosed amount. This has helped them further expand their product mix and reach.
You know, a lot of what we do at Hopscotch is about delighting mom, right? And while there are a ton of great international brands that mom doesn't have access to, and we try to help her with that, there's several up-and-coming brands from around the world that are founded by very passionate moms who identified needs for certain products in the market, right? These could be body dresses for girls or shoes for boys. It spans the entire gamut, right? And so what we try and do is we try to identify who these great mom-preneurs are, and we build their brands for them. We tell their brand story and help them go pan-India, right? And so it's a very nice virtuous relationship because we are growing on the back of their hard work and inspiration, and they're growing on the back of our sort of exponential penetration into the kids category.
Hopscotch has identified 100 mom-preneurs till date, like this all-women venture, Knitting Nani. Founded in 2012 by two moms who were keen to showcase their nanny's knitting talent to the world, Knitting Nani has been selling its products on Hopscotch since the very beginning. At 87, Nani still heads the creative and design process, while her daughters look after the marketing. All their garments are 100% wool, and they source their materials from Australia and New Zealand, along with some locally sourced organic variants.
And so we're not driving engagement by spamming people around the world and just blasting them with coupons and offers that, we've got shirts on sale at 30% off and jeans on sale at 15%. No, it's not. This is not a coupon or promotion-led model. You actually get re-engaged every time we've got something very special for you, given your shopping preferences. And so typically every morning or every other morning you would get an email from us, and we would tell you about something new that we're featuring given your shopping, given the relevance of that assortment and your shopping interests. And so when you keep coming back to the site, you sort of start to come to Hopscotch in a very similar way as a mom who goes onto Facebook to check out what her friends are doing, right? So that's what we mean by the engagement-driven way of shopping, simply because we are a moms-focused business selling children's merchandise, and that merchandise is oftentimes need-driven that gets mom to shop. Once you place an order, you will either get your shipment within 3 to 5 working days, very similar to what most guys do, or we will actually source goods from vendors located overseas, and we will specially get those items picked up from a vendor sitting in Cape Town, South Africa, and then delivered to you in a span of 20 to 30 days.
And Rahul believes he's only just scratched the surface, with 40% of the e-tailer sales come from Tier 2 and Tier 3 cities. In 2016, Rahul's eye is on profitability. In February 2014, Hopscotch raised $2 million from Nisa Godrej, Singapore-based Lion Rock Capital, Vian, co-founder of Diapers.com, and Toivo Annis, co-founder of Skype. And in December 2014, Hopscotch raised another round of $11 million of investment led by Facebook co-founder Eduardo Saverin. The venture continues to receive interest from investors, and Rahul tells us that he has plans to raise another round of funds to the tune of $25 to $40 million in the next 6 months. The funds will be used to improve technology, build team, and for marketing initiatives.
Rahul, here's wishing you and the Hopscotch team all the very best. It's time now for another break, but when we return, meet one of Australia's hottest tech startups, the story of Canva, when we return.